Hey guys, one of the most common questions we get is how much did that cost? So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what to expect with pricing, especially when we're talking about PEM studs, nuts, and standoffs. So if you're unfamiliar with PEM studs or nuts, they're an awesome way to turn sheet metal into something that you can really use. Sometimes, like in this example, this is 0.63 thickness 5052 aluminum. It's way too thin to thread. So if I needed to tap this, it'd be near impossible. So instead I can use something like a PEM nut. So this is threaded, gives me plenty of thread engagement so that my part will be really strong without having to tap a really thin material. So it's great for nuts, it's great for studs. If I need to have this as an assembly, put another nut at the end of it or whatever. And then we also have standoffs. So maybe you need a little separation for a PCB board or some sort of assembly. Lots of great options. I think we have over 300 different SKUs of nuts, studs, and standoffs in stainless steel, aluminum, metric, standard, all different types of thread counts and whatever. So go ahead and check out our PEM catalog to find something that's going to work for your application. But again, today we're talking about price. So all these parts are the same material, same thickness. So without any hardware, in a quantity of one, this part is about $16. If you wanted to add, let's say these studs, these are 1/4-20 studs, the price jumps up to $21. So a little bit more than $1 each to have those inserted. Same thing for 4 PEM nuts. Price is about $21 for this piece. Jumping up in price just a little bit, this part with standoffs goes up to $25. So those are probably, what is that, $1.50, something, or $2? I don't know, not really good with math. I'm getting a nod from my producer, it's probably about $2 each. The price will vary based on the overall size of the hardware, based on the hardware material, because all the different SKUs cost us something different, and sometimes they use different tooling or whatever, so the price varies a little bit. And then finally, in this last example, this went up to $28. Again, the same 1/4-20 studs in it, but there's a lot more. I think there's 12 in this one, so 28. What you're seeing there is a function of the more studs or more hardware that you add, the more we decrease it, so per part. So instead of paying $2 per stud, it starts to taper off as you add more. The same thing happens when you bend a part with us, when you tap a part, or when you countersink. So to get a price on your part, upload your DXF or step file to SendCutSend.com.